Are these the same size?
So you just said the F word and you're starting a...
Shoot, yeah, that's part of it.
The F
That's
word
part
is
of
part
your
of it?
more ladylike type.
Yeah, I'm starting
Acting?
a...
Let's see. Are you
I
more
said at work today
ladylike?
that I was going to start a swear jar, and every time I swore, I was going to move a marble from the okay jar to the swear jar, and for every swear jar marble there was at the end of the day, I had to do a push-up. And I said, the thing about that is, I can't do a push-up, so that's probably not going to work real well. So I had to find something new.
Well, as tight as you are with money, why don't you just use quarters or dollars or something? Dollars, probably. Dollars?
It'd be a lot of dollars at the end of the day. I'm gonna go start getting the baler monitor out of the Ford because it is going with the old baler when it leaves next week. So she's all the way up. I'm just gonna move this tractor over a little bit to where I'm kind of in the shade because I don't want to sit and let it run while I take this monitor out because diesel is $5 a gallon. All that needs done, this isn't going to really be that complicated. It just has to be unbolted here and the wiring harness has to be pulled, but it's not going to be like, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I'm just gonna open this other door and start getting her pulled out. I bet it's like a, maybe like a 1/2 inch socketing wrench will do. We'll see. And wouldn't you know it, the 1/2 inch gear wrench is gone. Let's see. Is it possibly 7/16? I don't know. I bet we have a regular one somewhere, but everybody loves a gear wrench, right? Metric. Okay, for some reason, all of the 1/2 inch. Ooh, I found them. I was about to say they're all gone, but there she is on the tool cart. But I'm also going to take a socket with me because I don't know if I'm going to be able to just where that sits, get in there. Get on there. There she goes. Okay, we got options. Let's see if my tool guessing was right. Was it right or was it wrong? Oh, well, it's right, but that socket won't actually fit between the back side of the nut and the bracket or the handle on the door. So I'm gonna have to finesse that a little bit. You ever just have like an extreme blonde moment? So I'm pretty sure I can get this monitor. Come on, little buddy. Ooh, there we go. Off. Whip. And this should, whoop! You missed it, but what I was gonna say was this should just pop right out of here. And it absolutely did, so that worked. My plan worked. But, so Belleville washers, for those of you who don't know, they're not flat. They're shaped kind of like hat brim. And they usually have this like texture on them. It has all these little lines. We have an audience, as per usual. We got cows. And on today's classic episode of me dropping tools, this probably screws in, or it has some type of, haha, it does. It just locks right there, kind of on the edge of that plug. It has that little latch. Try to not break anything. The joy of ye ol' 3-point release. So this, oh my gosh, I just dropped my socket. Anywho, so this is gonna be where the baler harness actually plugs in. So this bracket will come off because this is all part of one wiring harness. So this is all gonna work together. So we need to get this guy pulled off. Are these the same size? Of course these bolts are not the same size. They're like, oh, they're like 5/8 or something. What a rip off. Okay, well, let's go get more tools, I guess. Also, this ratchet is like a little bit, she's like a little broken. No wonder I kept dropping this. That ain't right. Need a new one. We'll go ahead and keep that collection of tools because just like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get. Somebody's probably gonna be like, oh, why didn't you just pull it in the barn so you didn't have to walk back and forth a bunch of times to go get tools? Excellent question. One, there's just a lot of stuff in here right now. And there are bigger projects in here that require being closer to tools. So today, we can walk back and forth. She might be 5/8. She might be 9/16. We're gonna take both. And we are going to get some sockets as well. I reckon while I'm out here, I might just fill up the old cow water. It's a little hot out today. It's not bad, but since it's been so cold, like we had multiple days this past week that were, the high was like 60, which is very odd for May. But I think I'll go ahead and fill their water up while I'm out here. Da-da-da-da. But first, let's see. Is she 9/16 or is she 5/8? Ooh, she's 9/16, boy. Perfect. What a deal. Cow time. All right. Let's see what we've got. I know that this harness ties in somewhere else. I'm not really sure where because I am a lot of things, but I am not an electrical expert. I'm not a baler expert. I'm not an equipment expert. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Say, is the question, do I take the whole bracket off? Or do I just take the plug out of the bracket? That is the question. I think I'll just take the whole bracket off. All right. Spoiler alert. So a socket on the nut, it like nearly hits this glass, and the last thing I want to do is break out a expensive, hard to replace piece of glass. So I think what I'm going to do is get just like a pair of you know, big clampy boys, whatever, pipe wrench, something like that, and just try to loosen the nut that's on the outside of this plug and just try to pull the plug. We'll see if that works. Okay. Pipe wrench, right? I think one day when I have my own toolbox, I will just like label all of my tools as what they're actually called, because sometimes I cannot remember this stuff, man. All right, what's going on here, boys? Because this little piece of glass on the bottom doesn't open. The back glass opens, but that's not going to help me or solve my problem. And we'll come back to this. I need to figure out where this harness actually goes, because I know it goes, you can see, it goes all the way back into, back into there. But past there, I'm not really sure. As I mentioned previously, never done this, so let's find out. Definitely goes somewhere in here. Well, there's a plug that's not plugged in anything. That's nice. This is kind of an awkward little space because I can't really tell what is engine wiring harness and what is baler wiring harness, because they're all wrapped in the exact same protection. So I'm gonna have to start at the back probably and snip some of these zip ties. Go from there. The reinforcements have arrived.
We'll get
Oh, someone who has done this before. We got 2 ends. What a deal.